Full range of leg motion, forward and back. As soon as I narrow them up, to go forward, I use that grab, or I've got to spend a lot of time shifting my weight from side to side. All that's wasted energy and time. Going forward is not so bad because we know what we're doing. But this backwards versus full steps backwards, that's where it makes a big difference. Thank you very much. All right. So we covered tuck, open hand, tuck, open hand, tuck, open hand. And as was indicated, you're going to be hitting yourself right here. You may end up with a bruise. I do all the time. The harder you do it, the faster you do it, the more likely you are to have a bruise. It'll go away. All right. So then we talked about holding it off center, letting it roll off the back of the hand. And all this is inertia. Gravity to bring it down, inertia to make it keep on going. And all we're doing is keeping our hand in place. So that forces it to roll off. We're not grabbing it, we're not trying to catch it. We're letting it actually, it will, on its own, it will travel all the way around, right back into our hand. If we let it. I'm sorry? I said it's coming. So if it's coming towards you, that may mean you're bringing your arm in instead of out. Okay. We don't want it fully extended, just like playing baseball. If it's fully extended, you got nowhere to go. We don't want it in close, just like martial arts. If it's real close, I hit myself. So out, about 25 to 30 degree angle. We want to be able to use the strength in our biceps and our forearm to hold it. And then as you feel more comfortable on the down motion, you can push it just a little bit. It makes it go a little bit faster. But feel comfortable. Until you feel comfortable, just let it roll right over.
Faster? Yeah.
Right, but it is true because the inertia takes over easier. You don't have to fight as much. It's just tougher to show this.
Right.
All right. So is everybody feeling okay with this? Hold on. First of all, hold it instead of holding it here. Yeah. Palm up. Yeah, like this. All right. Off center. More off center. Way more off center. There. Now, do you feel the pressure in your wrist? That's what you want, because that's energy. Then when you let your wrist go, just let it go. Until your hand switches positions from palm up to palm down. That'll be it. What I mentioned earlier, like if you're not trying hard enough. So we're doing a similar thing. Okay, right hand or left hand? Right hand. All right. So what I want you to do is just mirror me. Here I am. See my palm is up?
Yeah.
Put your hand.
Can't really throw my hand around.
No, just
I can't really throw my hand around.
bring it this way. Palm up. Just palm up.
I can't come up.
It has to.
Seriously.
It's the law.
Well, we can't. Yeah, thank you.
He's not lying.
Alright, well, it will never work this way. You can still do it from here. This is not a problem. Okay, bring a little bit more off center, and when you're doing it, you just want to keep your hand the other way. So it's going to come down It's going to come toward the wall.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
There you go, Devin.
Yeah, I was gonna. I was like, it's been
More off center.
Yeah.
With the uneven grip means that we rarely are touching the center of the stick. The center of the stick is something that we avoid because as soon as we hit the center of the stick, now we've got to use our energy to move the whole stick. We can't use any of the stick's energy. Right, because we're lazy. We want to be lazy. So when I'm here in a guard and I want to do a slash or a strike, I will throw the stick with this hand and I'll take it back with the other hand. So instead of this, it's this. Now if I really want to keep track of it to do a follow-up move, I can do a pivot. We'll get into that in just a minute. Basic passes. All right, a pass or a throw is when the stick leaves your hands entirely. All right. A pass. Just a nice pass. A way to practice passing. Passing is different from throwing. Because in a throw, the stick will make either a half or full or more revolution. In a pass, it doesn't really make a revolution. So, a simple pass is to hold the stick in off center right in front of you and just go back and forth. Now, initially, you're going to catch it, but what you want to do is try to pivot on the point with your hand open. Slow. What's that? Yeah, exactly like devil sticks.
No. Right.
Oh, wait, those things
So, a pass, you'll use a pass when you need a minor evening out move. Something's in the wrong position, but you're not doing it for a presentation. Or you have an injury where you can't do a complete rotation on something and you want to pass it. I've got a thumb injury. Doesn't affect much on my right side. On my left side, there's a couple things I can't do. Got an ankle injury right now. Only affects my move. But, so just a simple pass here. Make it a little bit bigger, and then you notice the revolution is coming before the pass. Instead of it coming up here, bring your hand down. Let gravity work for you.